Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is when you view this. This is Dee, is INFP, giving you another tip. We're going to talk about workstations today. As you can see, this is my desk. This is my home desk. I am retired because I am older, and but this is a desk that I have an office that I don't come into. But as you can see, you can't use the desk as it is, but everything is lined up in neat little piles. The reason for that, and there's a reason for that, I think this may be an INFP thing, is, and we're not lazy, as someone said in another video last night, is it's organized. Here's some legal documents. Whenever, I keep thinking I want to file them away, and I don't want it to be any higher than it is, so I started a second pile. But everything's a pile, so these are legal documents that need to go in my filing cabinet, which is in the closet. The reason that I haven't put them in the filing cabinet is because I forget. I don't know who can relate to this, but I forget what I label things. So I'll have, so if I need one of these documents, I'll have to go through the filing cabinet and look through every one of the folders to see where this document is. Now I know it's right here, one of these piles. I can just go get it really quick. So what sounds to me like it makes sense to label something today, 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 minutes from now, something else will pop in my mind that makes more sense, or makes a different kind of sense. So like if I have, say, like if this is a real estate deal, just for an example. It's a real estate deal today, I might label it real estate. Tomorrow it may be escrow account. Then, I mean, you know, it's just I label things. This is how our perceiving come into effect. Our external, the external intuition with the perceiving, how all that, the MP, how that works, is that we take in so much information from the environment that everything's a possibility. Everything's right, everything's a possibility. So it's a lot quicker for me than to spend hours and sometimes days going through a whole filing cabinet. And I may never need these papers again, but at least I know where they are. They're tidy. I had an aunt one time decades ago say, well, at least you're not cluttered. I think that was a backdoor compliment, but yeah, I'm not cluttered. It's in a nice little pile. Next little pile is I travel. I used to travel quite a bit. So my other YouTube video is about traveling, and I travel on trains a lot. So here's my traveling stuff, stash. And I know when I do travel, I can just pack it and put it in my bag. Don't have to go looking for it. I hate doing that because I never know where I put things. And that's true of a lot of people. But it really aggravates me and frustrates me when I have to go digging. I know I may need these. I bought this 3 years ago. Never used it, but I might need it. So I do take it with me whenever I go. Here are my, just quickly, glasses, reading glasses, nighttime, seeing glasses, driving glasses, reading glasses. I don't want bifocals. They did not work for me. I like things simple. And then here's my everyday to-go, grab and go. Got my bills back here. They can stay back there. Got them covered up. So yeah. So, and then here, got my pens. I'm laughing because I think the ink in every one of these has dried up like years ago. But I haven't gotten around to it. I will do it, but I haven't gotten around to throwing it away. It's not high on my list. It looks nice to have some pens in there. So I have it in this desk. This actually, I'll show you the desk. Actually, it is the first piece of furniture I ever had. I got this when I was 6 years old. My father put it together for me from Sears Roebuck catalog. So yes, being an INFP with the all about me feelings, I am attached to this desk. It has a lot of memories for me. So a lot of people would just throw it out. Nope, I'm not going to do that. So if you are an INFP and your desk looks like this, when I was working and had a desk, it was, paperwork was way high and it was all over the place. But it was in piles, organized piles. And like as I said, I don't want to put anything into a filing cabinet because I can't remember what I label things. So as long as it's an organized piles, every one of my coworkers came in my office would make that comment. Well, at least the piles are organized. Okay, fine. So if you are an INFP, it's great. You're doing good if you do this. Doing even better, I guess, if you do put it in the filing cabinet. For those of you who deal with INFPs, please don't mess with our stuff. Please don't. It's here for a reason. There's a reason everything is here. It is in a pile. I would say when I was growing up, my mother would, when I went to summer camp as a kid, during my time at summer camp, my mother would go through this desk, the same desk, and she would throw everything out. I used to collect baseball cards. To her, they were junk. Oh, gosh. They were junk, but I could retire very nicely on a couple of cards I had in one of these drawers to this desk that she threw out because to her baseball cards mean nothing. It was junk. It was in my drawer. It wasn't on the desk. Wasn't allowed to do that in my household. Maybe that's why I enjoy it later in life. Causes a lot of anxiety for us if we have to put everything away and have to be perfect. We try for perfection. I don't anymore. I'm perfect within my own self the way I am. I was created to be this way, so I'm going to do that. Just leave it alone. The last thing I want to point out, I'm just back up and see diplomas on the wall. I just want to make a mention of this. I was watching a video last night from someone that I never heard of that does all the charts, what the TI, the FE, SE, what that confuses me. Didn't understand really a word he said, but he was doing the INFP, and one comment he made was that we like to collect degrees. I don't think that was a compliment, and I took homage to that. Really, I did. I was offended. It hurt my FI, my internal feeling. It hurt my feelings. It's not true. It is true we do like to collect degrees, but we do things with that information. That's what the rest of the world does not understand. Yes, I could spend the rest of my life in school. I love going to school because I love learning, and every single class I have taken, except for maybe, I don't know, maybe geometry. I don't know. I'd never understood geometry. But except for some math, I haven't figured out. But the courses that I've taken, all of this on the wall, yes, I do display it. I use that information. And it's also, I wanted to clear that up for people who may be seeing this, who aren't INFPs, but listen to all the other people. And if you are an INFP and you might believe what you hear, we don't collect degrees just for the sake of collecting degrees. It's in us to want to know, have a vast amount of knowledge. I tell people I know just enough to sound ignorant. I can talk about any subject. But if I'm talking about that subject with an expert, I tell them, yeah, I know just enough to sound ignorant, which is fine for me, but I try to learn. So yes, we do that. I have done my share. I would have a couple of more if I didn't drop out of some kind of classes. So keep that in mind. All right? Okay, I hope this was helpful for some of you. I want to appreciate all the feedback I've gotten so far in the few days I've had this channel. I'm glad you're enjoying it because it is fun for me to be able to be myself, to be able to, I feel you through the video. I do actually. It's good to have a tribe, somebody who really understands. So if you liked it, please Please like, subscribe, share, and comment below. And if you have any comments about suggestions on subjects you'd like for me to cover about how we live, just pop it in the bottom in the comment section. Okay? So until next time, be safe and have some fun.